Good morning to everyone. Today is April the 30th, 2021. My name is George Kosch, and I'm the CEO of Worldprofit. A little bit about my background is I got out of the high school and went right in the military. I never considered that a job. It was just an adventure, as they say, but it wasn't really work. You did your thing. I got to be a pilot. I got a free degree in math and physics from military college out in Kingston, Ontario. And that was part of the deal, is I had to do some time in the military, which was fine by me. It's a job. Got paid very well for it. And I became a pilot and an instructor pilot on the jet trainers in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, of all places. And I did that for quite a few years. I took early retirement because I got the sort of entrepreneur bug. I thought, well, I'm 29. I was 29 years old. I thought, well, I'll do something else. Why not? And it turned out the internet was the right time, the right place in about 1993, the very end of 93, and created this business by putting up web pages and then eventually hosting websites and learning how the whole thing worked. The best part about it is it hasn't changed over all the years for a few different things that are required to do business online. And number one is to not only have a website and a domain, where you call that home. This is my site, not an affiliate site, but your site. And generate leads. How do you do that? Well, let's get you started here. And if you have any questions, by all means, just fill out the chat area there, and I can see it over here when I look left. And when I look right, I can see the recording and make sure it's going okay and my video and everything is fine. So, it's separate computers. So I'll try to answer your question because I want you to consider these workshops. I'm your sponsor, and these are informal. My computer screen is what you would see if you logged into the member area. If you were a platinum VIP member or a silver member, basically it looks the same. The important steps that you take, which I'm very happy to say are going very well, are get to lesson 3. And the reason for that is we just want to make sure that you can sort of navigate through the member area in the most basic way, which is finding the lessons and support. Because when you fill out a support ticket for your bonuses, not only do you get your bonuses, but you also show us that you know how to get to the support area. The Live Business Center is your friend. It is staffed by volunteers who are longtime members, and they're trained, and they can answer your questions, and if they can't, they'll send you support. And they also take care of associate members that when you're doing the training, people that sign up into the free program come into the member area, and the first thing they see is the Live Business Center. So they can chat their questions in just like you did, and make sure that we're on the level, as they say. I will say this month, this is the last day of the month, but this is a record month. We are, every year, it really is an incredible thing. Our sales numbers are extremely high for April. And it's great. It's fantastic. So also, what I will say is a big thank you to the monitors for keeping people on track. I'm finding that people are going through the process, getting their bonuses, filling out the form, and getting the upgrades and using those upgrades. And the whole idea of the lifetime upgrades and the traffic is to get people stability and a lifetime ability to generate leads through those sites for any business, any affiliate program that they're in. We maintain those sites. I can assure you of that, and they run very well. Our support is second to none. Support is success online. Believe it or not, it is so important to have support that works quickly, efficiently, and I must say 7 days a week. We pride ourselves on that. We have 7-day support. We don't take the weekends off like, the phone company and all these other businesses that seem to just think that nobody's online. Most people are online on Saturday and Sunday. It's their day off. So we're here to help. What would help us is if you got a Gmail account. And the reason I say that is Gmail is Google, who runs Gmail, is a gigantic online company, as you all know. And compared to, Hotmail or Yahoo, they don't even come out they would fit on the head of a pin compared to Google. And what Hotmail and Yahoo and Comcast and all of these companies have done is rather than deal with email, they block it if it is business related, okay? And they don't tell you that, but you'll just have to trust me on that one. And it cuts down on their costs because let's face it, Yahoo really did go out of business probably about 15 years ago. They're just a website now, and they provide email and everything, but you won't receive probably 50% of the email we send you to those addresses. So try to get a Gmail account. Gmail is necessary also for traffic exchanges, safe lists, receiving your Facebook stuff. Like, believe it or not, I check my Gmail and there's a lot of Facebook stuff in my spam. So I had to whitelist it, which I can. But guess what happens with my Hotmail? I made the mistake of setting up another Facebook account using Hotmail. I don't get half the email. So Gmail is your friend. The proof of the program is you. You're here as a result of this training. And like I said, if somebody said, what's the funniest thing that you've ever seen or heard on the internet in all of your 27 years? And I would say that when a person comes into the Live Business Center and says, does this work? The first thing you type to them is, well, how did you find out about us? And they won't think of the answer yet. They'll just say, oh, I just clicked on something. Good. We sent that to you because our program does work. And you're here as a result. You came into our Live Business Center, into our member area, because our training works and our system works. So I like saying that. Promotion, speaking of that, understanding that the Live Business Center is here and the member area is here for the free members that come in to kick the tires and to ask questions and to find out about us. We hide nothing and we make no income projections at all. I do like to make lead projections, saying that we're going to teach you for sure how to generate leads. But we make no promises of any kind related to income, because that's not what we're really about. We're about training people and teaching them how to do business online. And that means lead generation. And I learned that, just the hard way. I learned that the hard way, but it's leads turn into a list, and that list you can send stuff to. And we do that with the associates that you sign up. We take care of responding to them, to sending them newsletters every day. We do all of that so you can focus on generating more associates. Okay, and in doing that, we're trying to teach you how to generate leads by giving away things, and I'm going to talk all about that on our today's topics. Our cool tools area, which you'll find on your top menu, is absolutely your friend for software that we use to make generating leads more efficient and faster. Number one, JitBit auto text. There's also an auto text for people that have Macs. and it just speeds things up. RoboForm Password Organizer is also awesome. There's a link to it that you can download a trial version. I've been using RoboForm since I think it started 12 years ago. And Postbox is an email management program. So that way, if you have 2 or 3 Gmail accounts, Hotmail, Yahoo, like whatever you have, even email that we give you, you can check that using Postbox simultaneously. In other words, every time you look at Postbox, all of your email is in one place for as many accounts as you want. It's indispensable. It's an incredible program. My 2 programs that I use 100 times a day are the Link Manager and Link Magic. And if you're saying to yourself, how do I find JitBit? I don't know where all these things are. You can always just paste those in the search box, either up here or on the right-hand menu. Okay, and that'll help you out with finding them. Or just click on this button over here to the far right. It's called the Advanced menu, and it drops down everything. Okay, so easy to just kind of get to these things quickly if you need to. All right. Are there any questions? And that's true, Rich, absolutely. Gmail just has everything. They've got Google Drive, Docs, Sheets, HTML editor, everything that you could imagine. And the HTML editor, you can paste stuff like that into our editor, which I'll show you actually if I remember to do that. I enabled a style tag now in our editor, so you can carry styles in there and things like that for background colors, background images, when you create a page using the editor for your website. Again, welcome to all the new members. Most of you are probably watching the recorded version of this, but under training on the top menu, I always post everything right where it says start here. You click on that, and it's just below your picture if you've loaded your profile in, and this will take you through getting started. And then there's another video here on safe list and traffic exchange promotion. And then finally, social media marketing. Okay, so there's the 3 videos there that pretty much cover everything. I don't do very much with search engine optimization. And the reason for that is it's like riding a unicycle. It's very difficult to ride a unicycle because sometimes you come and you got to ride over gravel, grass, and then somebody throws down some oil. Now the person that's putting you on the grass is called Google. And then Google switches to grass and says, oh, today we're going to go over some gravel. And then they throw some sand on a beach. And have you ever ridden a bike on a beach? That's Google. They flip-flop their parameters for how you get in their search engine. So I have dismissed Google. They've been dismissed for about 15 years. And they're great. I mean, I'm not saying Google's not great. But when it comes to me doing SEO and everything, I don't bother. I just set my site up. Your sites that you have hosted with us are automatically set up the best possible way for SEO. That's why I don't cover it. Okay? I would rather promote and have a job to do where I'm guaranteed something, right? Social media marketing like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, those things are very, very good and solid. And there are ways using like WordPress blogs and things to make it easier. So you've got your videos there, okay? YouTube is a fantastic resource for doing reviews and everything. So we want to make sure with these 3 videos that you get a big picture of what's out there, especially safe lists and exchanges, because they are free, especially when you use our promo code center and stuff like that. Okay, so again, this is one of my big questions that I'm asked by people. How do you generate the leads for my other business? Well, that's the beauty of our system is you might think, well, I've been doing the ad examples and that's generating leads for you and Worldprofit, which is half true because all of the leads, associates, go into your prospect manager, and you have the ability to email them about your other businesses. Okay, so I'm gonna just say that again. We built Worldprofit for affiliate programs for other businesses. That's why we don't have any other companies out there that don't like us, especially affiliate programs, because we embrace them all. We're like, okay, well, we're teaching people, for example, to create a splash page using the landing page builder. And that applies to any business. And I'll show you why. For example, if I go to the landing page builder and I pull it up here, and I could use my menu over here too, which is really cool. If you haven't seen it, give it a shot. It just pulls up a menu on the right that you can use, and I could get right to the landing page builder here. See this? LP builder. You set up your own menu though. So for example, if I go to landing page builder number 13, this is where you can build a page with a graphic that goes anywhere. So you can take a screenshot of the affiliate program, and when people click on the image, they would go to your sign-up form. It's that simple. So when you go to the landing page, just as an example, the image here and the wording down below that says click here, and my little thing is covering it, but this is my recording area. Click here. You can adjust the words here at the bottom, and where people go when they click this image is up to you. You can even write on the image and say click here, click there, whatever. Splash pages are so common because they're universal. You can make the link go anywhere. You can make the graphic into anything you want. You can go to their website and grab a banner, a 300 by 600, and use it in here. And it's absolutely open to go anywhere you want. You can go to an Aweber landing page, anything you want. Okay, so that's an example of just one thing, one way that you can create anything you want. Is it better to use LP13 or the site grabber? I would use this one in any time because it's so easy to use. I would create landing page 13 for all of my other businesses that I'm in. But that's not the only landing page builder page that you can use. There's one down here that I really like, down about number 36 or 30. I'll just go to the bottom. This one. This is a responsive profile and downline builder page. That's well worth your time because you can put your programs in here from your downline builder or your referral builder program. And again, I have a video that teaches you exactly how to use this, okay, up here. But when people click on the landing page that I just comes right out of the gate, do you see my products here? I've got all of my little symbols for my social networks. I've got little screen captures up here of the sites. People click on details to go to any one of them. You can customize the background, the wording, anything that you want. And it's great because they click sign me up, and you can also offer a free product just for them signing up. And this takes one click. That you don't need to program this. It's simple. You just click add, done deal. Okay, it's really, really cool, and it's worth your time because all of your stuff comes up from your downline builder. Okay, and you can open the downline builder and add your programs. They'll show up here, and you go. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, it's there for you. It's included in your silver or platinum membership. And importantly, do you notice the URL up here? If you don't, and it's small to read, this is my URL. I own this site, not an affiliate program. They may click here and go, but remember I told you about Google? These will be scanned by Google. And whenever you promote these pages to classified ad boards or anywhere for that matter, they will become backlinks, links back to your site, not the affiliate site. Okay, so really important to have that understanding that this is your property. This is your www. You need to have 100% of everything on your property, and then it can go somewhere else. You have menus, you have images, you have more menus, you have footers, terms, everything like that. It's all here. And it's super important to understand that all that work that you do, promoting, everything will link back to you. Very professional. Okay, looks very professional that way. That's how you generate leads. Okay, so we've got a splash page. You can give away products to generate leads. Okay, here we go. We go into freebies here, and it's called the PLR Product Vault. I added 10 new products, taking us to a total of 473. You can, as I showed you before with the splash page, you can create a splash page with this product with one click. There's a little video to help you here. You can use these products to give away to people who sign up into any program that you're in. You can also double dip. Watch. So if I go into the ad examples and I have another list that I've built, using Traffic Wave or anything like that, if you click on this Show Advanced Area 1, you can see this is my favorite one. If I would not even use these ones up here I wouldn't use. I would use this one, number 5. Because you put the URL in here to where you want people to go to sign up for any program that you're in. And put in a really catchy phrase up here and turn it on with this and save it. Every time somebody signs up as an associate member, they'll receive another email with this in it. Okay, and it's really cool. It's very catchy. It says, hey, check this out. Click here, and then they sign up into that one too. No limit. Whatever will give you a landing page. Done deal. Okay? So if a product doesn't appear in the vault, it's no longer available. That's right. But they should all be in there, and they should be working really well. Okay? So you can see there's a lot of potential here. There's also the offer builder, which a lot of you probably don't know about. It's down here, easy to get to. Just click on the advanced menu on the right. And the offer builder is right here under O. And this allows you to use some packages from the referral products that we have, and you can pick them. And you can make offers from them. Okay, so you can pick whatever you want, up to 7. And you give it a name. And the best part about this is these offers can be used for anybody, any leads, anything that you want to do. You can see that I've got quite a few in here. But you can see the offer. For example, I think I call that my offer somewhere. Well, I'll just go to this one here. You can see the details of it. You can grant the offer. You can send a download link to somebody right away, or you can take a look and see what it looks like on the page. And you can send people here, and specifically it says, here's how you can access this. There's the instructions. But there's also the ability to see details of the offer, and you can send this out. And you can edit this to whatever you want it to be for people to sign up for your affiliate program. Okay, offer builders have been used for years and years and years, right? Are there any questions about that? It's pretty straightforward. There's my offer there. I can see the details here of it, all written up for you. And then you can go see what it looks like down here. Okay. You can also create your own offers with the PLR products for people to sign up through the landing page builder. Okay, and if you use the landing page builder for your other opportunities, you just have to make sure that you send them a link to download the product. There's videos and everything that cover all of that. Okay. We've also got the universal bonus builder. another bonus builder for you to use if you wish. This goes back quite a ways. I created this years ago because we have websites that are traffic exchanges. And it takes a minute to load because it puts all your stuff in there, calculates all these things. Put your referral links in here for these, these sites. If you wish, you don't have to, but I recommend you do. And these can be given away to people if they do certain things. And you can see the offer details. You can edit these. After you upgrade, email me and I'll give you yours. You can change the wording here. Okay, but they have to sign up, and then you can give them the bonus by putting in their username here and checking it. And again, there is video here to get you started. Again, this is more complicated, but what I've created for people is a long-term business program, right? Like you could be in Worldprofit for 10 years. So I've created stuff for people that have been with us for 10 years or 5 years or 3 years or a month if you're tech savvy. But believe me, this is not that hard to use. You'd be amazed. And that's why we give you upgrades to all of these things as members, right? You're upgraded on all these sites. Platinum members get the extra packages though. The silver members get a limited amount. Platinum members, you get it all. Like there's so many packages that you can give away. Okay, you see them all? Beautiful. Yes, true. Yeah, modern, responsive, you name it. It is honestly, it's all about generation of leads. And that is extremely important. And that's why these things exist. Finally, the Magic List Builder is here also, which is like a most amazing program. Down here on the advanced menu again, I just go into the M's, Magic List Builder. And what you do, which is really cool, is you've seen sites, okay, that you go to. So you send somebody to a site. So I'm just going to refresh the page here. You've all seen where you send somebody to a website. Okay, and this site can be, let's call it Traffic Center. Okay, so you send them to your Traffic Center sign-up page. So there's a little form here where they fill out their name and email and the usual stuff. And this is an opt-in form. If they come to this site, you can also have the option of dropping something down, like a drop-down, little box that drops down and says, oh, by the way, here's something else. And that's what it looks like. So if I go here and I say I created one, so you can pick from the options, autoresponder pop-ups work too. And I click on this, watch what happens. So it goes to my website, georgekosch.com. My little nav is up there. But you see how I'm at Traffic Center? I didn't go to my sign-up page because I'm just using this as a demo. But do you see how this also dropped down? So you're getting two opportunities here to generate leads. Okay, that's the really cool thing. And you can post this to classified ad sites. You can post this to Facebook or whatever you feel like you want to do. Okay, so the Magic List Builder is your friend, but again, I urge you so much to watch the video first. Okay? And the technology used here is called Iframes. So some sites don't like Iframes. Not many, but some. But anyways, for the most part, I haven't had any problems with these working. You can put any URL in here too. So on this first one, you see this one here that I did, I picked this drop down here. You don't have to pick that drop down. You can go with any URL and have it come up in a window any size that you want. Okay, and you can show it when the person visits the page or when they exit the page. I like it to show up on the page visit. That way they get the two things, and they can close it if they want, right? You can just say, well, I don't want that one. Okay, don't take it. All right. We also have an image library, right? Down here under Graphic Studio, we have an image gallery here. which is open to everybody, by the way. And these images are pre-created for you to use to generate leads. These are all about Worldprofit, of course, but you can also use these if you have the graphics studio and you're a platinum member. You can edit these, okay? Or you can use them as idea creators for other programs that you're in, right? You could take this one and say, fact, such and such a company has been great. We're the greatest in the world. You got to join us, put the URL in and use it, right? Just, it's up to you. They can inspire other creations that you might have. Okay? And Sean says, I think, Sean, you have frozen. I'm pretty sure. Do you mean, are you cold? Oh, okay, because I thought maybe you left the door open. Is that what you meant? Were you frozen? Sean's back, that's all that matters. Okay, so are there any questions about this? These are just a few things, a couple of tools that you want me to put a price on these? Do you know Splash Page Builder, $30 a month for a basic one. How about giving away PLR products and things like that? Well, that could be $10, $12 a product. Offer Builder. Well, those products, we paid for them. Those are why they're kind of specialized products. Universal Bonus Builder, we maintain those sites. What are the values of these? Well, they're sure more than $100 a month combined, especially with the list builder, the hosting, the website, all of that. So the value that you're getting just from this little tiny slide I've created is well over $100 a month, in my opinion, right? Pretty incredible. And that's why I would like to talk to you about upgrading to Platinum, especially at the end of the month. You never know. There could be a good deal if you contact support. You would prepay for the entire year, but you would get the upgrade to Platinum and all of the things that you see here. You double your commission, you get the graphics studio, turnkey, full power autoresponder, ClickBank Superstore and Sales Manager, advanced ad tracker. Again, I haven't shown you any of these things. 18 mega traffic injections every month to the sites that you sign into, Platinum VIP bonuses, credit package, everything part of your quote, or you can do it immediately by clicking, there's a button above the menu selector here, and it says upgrade if you're a silver. And you can go right to the upgrade area immediately. Okay? Are there any questions about that? I would like to say a really big thank you to so many people that have put in really good Trustpilot reviews for us. We picked Trustpilot. They sort of picked us too. They came to us years ago and said, hey, we know you've been online a long time, the usual. And I thought, that's kind of a, I don't know anything about them. So then they came again and said, listen, we have people are asking about your company by searching for it and it's not here. But we have a deal for you, etc. So I thought, okay. And we got lucky because it so happens that Trustpilot's actually on, I think, NASDAQ. They're a publicly traded company now. So we kind of picked, we have the Better Business Bureau and we have Trustpilot, which are really good. We've been with the BBB now for over 20 years, I believe. And Trustpilot is great. So we would love it if you click on here and do a review if you're really happy with us, if you haven't done a review yet. But I really appreciate some of the really nice things that people are saying. So it's great. Okay? And yeah, it really matters to us. Worldprofit also has hosting services. I thought I would bring this up. Because a lot of people have come to us. I always say a lot of people because there's a lot of people. We have a lot of people. And they've asked about other sites, like say I wanted a WordPress blog or I do HTML, like Rich was saying that you can do HTML editing in Google. And Google actually has a site builder, but it's called sites.google.com. In other words, it's their domain. These things all work off of your domain or whatever you pick. Okay, so you can book a domain name here. We can set up a full cPanel hosting account for you. Website Plus is worth looking at if you're advanced. But these things are all designed to extend your website, to create more property online that you own and manage. Very, very valuable, especially things like WordPress. WordPress allows you through your blog, your WordPress blog, to hook into Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, everything. Every time you post to it, it goes to all of these social networks. And it's done through a program called Jetpack. So I've done all kinds of videos on Jetpack and WordPress and everything, and you can just search for them using the search area up here. This searches PLR products. It searches videos, all the videos that we have, workshops included. Like a Q&A by our president, Sandy Hunter. She also, we watch the searches that go on in there, and if we're missing something, we add it for future. So you can find all these things out. But what I do like about these different things is they allow you to extend your presence online, and they do work. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Have I missed anybody? And yeah, Jeremiah, that's good. I'm glad. We'd like you to stay for life. You know, we've got a lot of lifers, hundreds of people that will be with us for a long, long time. We've been doing this since 1994, and we work out of home. We used to have a building with a staff, and it was great, you know, back in those days, but we had to have physical servers on the premises. And we had our network, cabling and everything all in our building. So it took an enormous amount of people to keep that stuff running. We had backup power, massive electronic system, you know, these servers made an enormously loud sound. Like when you turn on a Dell server, for example, it just cranks up so much sound, you know. So we had special rooms, special server room, network. We had all kinds of workstations. And then the cloud came, cloud computing, and we were able to rent servers and staff to watch over them. So that was years and years we went through that. And then about 12 years ago, we became very home-based. Good timing. Okay, so Jess says, if you want to send people to check out your training, can you direct me to the best or one of the best links to send them to? Sign them up as an associate. Sign them up as an associate. Okay? And thank you for fixing Website Plus. That's great. I'm happy to see that. Good. And so, yeah, if I've actually, a couple of people have asked that question, you know, what do I want to do if my brother wants to know about WorldProfit? You can send them to any of the ad examples, and they can come in and they would all sign up for the whole thing. And they can come in and take a look at stuff. Just make sure that you give them the correct link, right? You know, go to ad examples, and you can pick any one you want. And if they're not interested in credits, you could send them to another page if you want. But if they say, no, I don't want credits, I don't want any of that stuff, that's okay. There's no problem with that. They can still sign up to any of these, you know, and just not take the credits. Just say, you know, I don't want them. That's okay. You don't have to have them. You can also pick other ones here. But you got to remember, these are designed to generate leads. So if you have a buddy or a friend who just says, you know, I'm interested in what you're doing, send them to the top one here. Just send them here. You can also put your ID. You see this ID at the end of worldprofit.com, right? You can just hand type it in. We don't send people there because it's a huge page, right? But people can go there with your ID at the end. Just go $ID equals and then put your ID in. People can go there. There's also, if somebody says, listen, I don't want to join. I just want to know what it's about. You can go to instant sales pages here, and this will send them to the silver presentation without being an associate. And if they like it, they can sign up there. These are good to have, these URLs, on Jitbit. That way, if somebody catches you at an off moment, right, you can say, for example, LP1 or LP2, that kind of a thing. Or whatever you want to call them. I like to go LP11 because I might type LP1 one day, for landing page 1. So I go 11. That way I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use that. All right. If you want to know where people are coming from when they sign up, just click on New Associate Sources. These will show you the sources right here, or sorry, just this middle column here, of where people are signing up from. Okay? And that's great, Bobby Joe. I'm glad it says, hey, these things aren't easy. Not easy. Okay, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to wrap everything up here. I'm glad to see such a great turnout every week. If I've missed anything or you have other questions, you can fill out a support ticket anytime. And go from there. Phil says, is it okay to salute them right away? Absolutely, if you want to. I wouldn't inundate them with mail because they receive the welcome package we send them. And they also are immediately in the member area. Okay. So it's up to you, Phil. You can phone them if you want. You can send them an email from the prospect emailer and just say, listen, my name is Phil. Thanks for signing up. Here's my Skype number. I'd like to hear from you. 15-minute free consult. It's totally up to you what you do. They're your leads too. They're not just ours. So, okay, everyone. Thanks, and again, have a great weekend. We're working every day, so we'll be here. And thanks a lot.